Hi guys, welcome to this podcast and another episode after a long time. It seems like a huge gap, but we gave just 1 day gap between, right, Mehdi?
Yeah, 1 week.
Yeah, yeah. 1 week. I guess. Well, I mean 1 day because we come for. I mean
Oh,
2 days in 1 week. So we are like feeling like we are starting from the first as our confidence has gone down again. So we will try to act like we are still confident. So yeah. So
okay.
um, I am really excited at this moment because I was Sadman Sadiq, right?
Yeah, I do.
So I was watching. He started a kind of a live segment in his. He has a group, particular group in Facebook. So he started a live segment where he comes to live every day, maybe every day. Still, he's coming every day. So he comes every day and discuss about random topics with stranger people. Uh, so people ask question and then he decides that whether he's going to invite him or not. So in today's live session, I was commenting and I commented one thing about intellectuality and these stuffs. So he replied that, and he was he said that he want to discuss about this topic more. So I commented on a video that I want to discuss about this topic more. So I guess he will invite me in a live session as he liked my comment. I mean, gave care react to my comment. So I am excited about this.
Oh, okay. Congratulations, I
Yes,
guess.
I'm going to be a celebrity soon, man.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, our Pizzazz but let's just think about how much employee will we employ in Pizzazz podcast after we get famous.
Okay, that's a
So
big dream, I guess.
yeah, so we have I mean, especially Mehedi and I have gone uh, through a bit personal stuffs in like the last
In the
week.
recent
And
week. Yeah.
are you happy? What's your state of like what's your emotional state right now? Are you happy or sad or whatever?
I think it's neutral. Don't know.
All right.
I mean, what to do next.
Are you sure it's
Yeah,
neutral, or you try to like
kind of
ignore the
disappointed at the
feelings?
moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can say that. I'm trying to ignore. And
This is, I would say, this is not a like a good practice. So why not? Because when you try to ignore one emotion, it it somehow stay in you. So after a while or after some days, you'll when you face another problem, it will attack you more like with more power, because this sadness or this emotion is not like recognized well. So it will somehow make you suffer in the long run
okay, understandable.
from a
Mm,
psychological perspective.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I think I'm also a bit
yeah,
disappointed at this moment. Like,
I know, but
we have our
let's
exams
just
very
yeah.
soon.
I was like I was like a bit afraid about that you are trying to bring that topic.
Oh no, no,
So
I'm not
we're not.
like.
Yeah.
We're not
So
going to talk about personal problems there, obviously. We're not going to disclose
sorry,
any kind of
people,
information.
you are not getting juicy
Yeah,
things here.
yeah. Maybe not until now. Maybe in the future, I
Maybe
guess.
after, yeah, maybe, yes. Um, yeah, but our lives are not that that interesting, so that people are like sitting to know what's going on. So yep, I also
Okay.
gone through some problems, personal problems, and but one thing that I told you to do, that thing helped me a lot. That I regularly maintain one thing, that I keep that three sentence of positivity. I mean, writing down three positive things. So I think that helped me in this time. And another thing is meditation. These two things I can't emphasize on these two things. Like um, I just love doing these two things. It really helps me to boost my happiness. So that's it. That's how I dealt with it.
Yeah, like it also, increases your concentration, productivity, and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of things to talk with you. So
Yeah.
recently uh I started like I created a page which is called Monked. So do you know what is monk?
No, I mean like the Buddhist
Yeah,
monks.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So what did I mean by monked is in this like the modern lifestyle is full of like everyone is going so fast, everything is going so fast, and there is so much chaos around you, so you can't focus on one thing, or you can't go deep in one thing. So you choose a lifestyle where you try to follow a lifestyle of a monk. That means you will try to keep yourself out of distractions, out of you will follow the path of calmness, path of spirituality, meditation, and all those things. So I have a huge plan on this because I really want to expand this. First I want to start as a company, you can say, or like a startup. So what I want to do is I want to start with free meditation sessions where I will upload some free random meditation sessions. Then I want to increase the model. Like uh, there is no, I found no like Bangla meditation, uh, like Bangla meditation scripts, like scripted meditation. So uh, most of the people don't know how to meditate. So I think there is a huge opportunity to grab this chance to work on this field. Like there is no competitor, at least at this point.
I mean like okay, there's no competitor side at the moment, but
Yeah.
what will be your audience? Like what will be the market? Because people are not attentive to their mental health, or like
Yeah. So
they're not
what uh, did you
they're
see?
not willing to meditate, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, if you see that the in the do you see the book fair? Which kind of books are
Yeah,
most like top sold books in Bangladesh right now? Most of the books
I
are
don't know.
productivity or self-improvement type, or religious books. So these are the two
Okay.
categories which are the most these which makes the most sales. So from that perspective, I can say that people are being concerned gradually in Bangladesh about their lifestyle, and slowly they will find that meditation is an option which will change their mindset. On the other hand, this is not an a meditation platform. We will provide some other like what I would say contents which will help you to lead a lifestyle which is which emphasize on peaceful peaceful life, and a happy life where you will have less thing to focus on. So so I want to like I want to like I made the like it is like a motto that we want to change, we want to make happiness your lifestyle. So that's the main one line or elevator pitch, you can say.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I
I
am
think you
so
should give it a try.
I will give it a try for sure, but I don't know how much if I am gonna be successful at in this, because
I mean,
as
like
I
you
have
are,
no experience. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like you are trying to experience new things, right? You're trying to discover. So yeah,
Yeah, but
you'll find out what suits you the best.
I'm really passionate about this project because I always wanted to work with this like mindfulness or mental health issues, because personally I think that um, I have seen people, like people closer to me, who faced this problem and got no help. So I really want to help people, so that like I'm really passionate about this project, because I really want to help people to have a lead a healthy lifestyle. That's why I am also passionate about reading psychology and stuff, so that I can make a healthy lifestyle and try to help people to lead a healthy lifestyle. So that's the plan, actually. Are you there? I guess Mehedi is Mehedi. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So as I said, I'm elaborating what I said. So why am I uh, why am I especially interested in this project? As I said, that mental health issue is a arising issue, and I think people from Bangladesh will are gradually being concerned about their mental health, and it is becoming a serious thing, as we are changing. Our culture is actually changing overall. So what's happening is, ultimately we will, at one point we will have to come to the um, like mental specialist or mental service giver to to guide us to have like lead a healthy lifestyle, because most of us will not have the time to uh, work on ourselves, think about so many things. So we will not have the time. We will also don't have the time to think about how we will have a healthy lifestyle or stable mental state. So that would be really easy if someone else help us uh, with their product or with their service. So that's the plan, and I have a huge plan on this. So first, I want to start from Bangladesh, as there is no competitor in Bangladesh, and I guess we can, if we start from now, we will get a first mover advantage, and if we uh, can establish that in Bangladesh, then we can expand on so many sites. There are so many English meditation sessions which are paid, because they are already that much concerned about their mental health, so that they pay to uh, meditate, or they pay to uh, they pay to have like lead us really healthy lifestyle. But we still don't have that uh, like concern to pay for living a healthy lifestyle. So if we can somehow crack the model that where we will give a free service, if we can provide a very good service, we I guess if we can go to the English version or go to the Spanish version, there's so many. There are few competitors out there who are like teaching professional meditation, or teaching professional lifestyle, or giving like professional lifestyle advice. So if we expand on that part, I guess we can grab the international audience. And by doing that, if we can do that, uh, what is going to happen is we will get we will get a good amount of revenue, because as the you know the CPM of which comes from the international, international CPM is much higher than a like CPM in Bangladesh. So if we can make enough revenue from there, we can expand on the Bangla part. So ultimately, the whole game will, like, the whole thing will increase automatically. So I guess Mehdi is back. Hi.
Yeah, hi. Well, I was actually
It was
listening
difficult for me.
to the whole. No, I'm sorry for that, but I was actually listening to the whole topic,
All
the
right,
whole
all right.
speech. So yeah, I
So yeah.
actually don't have any, I mean, counter theories or counter topics in this regard, I guess. So
Okay,
yeah,
so appreciate me.
yeah,
Yeah, thanks for your appreciation.
good luck.
Nice appreciation, one word appreciation, like yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So
no, yes, luck. I think if you manage to do everything in the right order, it
the problem is
will.
I don't have any practical experience, so I don't know how it works in Bangladesh, how the like business field is, because we read so many things in book, like do this, do that, but those are all of those are international books, like based on
Yeah,
international circumstances. But the problem happens is here the market is different.
yeah. I mean, it's new, and yeah, new things actually make, like, if you realize this first, you
Yeah,
have the greater chance than the others, right? I mean,
yeah.
like you are yeah, ahead of ahead in this race actually.
I mean, I wasn't
What
clear
race?
what.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. I mean, like, if you discovered that this topic is newer in this country, right?
yeah,
Nobody else is nobody else acknowledge this, and nobody is trying to research or do some studies on this topic. Then you have the chance to do so, right? You
yeah,
have like you told uh, like minutes ago, that you will have the advantage of the market.
yeah, I get
Like,
it.
uh, yeah. So I think you will be ahead of this race. So why don't you write your own book in Bangla,
Own
right?
book on
Own book,
what?
yeah, on this topic. I mean, like,
On meditation
your
and these
project,
stuffs.
yeah.
Ah, that's a good idea. But I have a plan to publish a book. That's an interesting story. So what I am doing
Uh,
right now is I am writing down all the questions that I have. So suppose I ask myself that why do I want to get admitted to a good university? This is a question. Then another question is why do I want to do this? Why do I want to do that? Why do I want to uh, build a startup where I want to help people with their like mental state? So that's kind of that kind of question which answers the why, and then other questions like suppose how am I going to be how am I going to be this, or how am I going to uh, do that, like this kind of questions. So the book is all about a Bangladeshi boy's questions that arise when he grows up. So the whole process, I want to start from now. Then I'll choose all the questions. I mean, all the important questions from there. I'll ask myself random questions. So what I feel is most of us have the answer of our questions. We know how to do something, but what makes the difference is the execution. So why don't we all of us cannot execute that well, uh, is maybe because of the visualization of a thing, that the clarity of a thing, that what you actually want to do. So that's why I feel like that asking yourself questions is really important in this case, because it reflects you if reflects you when you ask yourself that why do I want to be uh, rich, what's the point, then it gets clear. So that's why I want to publish a book on that what's my perspective and what the question that comes in my mind. So yeah.
okay.
Do you have a plan to publish a book like in,
Yes.
in
I,
any topic? Yeah,
yes.
so
I haven't thought about it like you,
yeah,
but I think I'm going to write about some like stories,
yeah,
like fictional stories, I guess, but they will
yeah,
have some lessons in them. Like they,
I mean, like
I
the
actually,
Alchemist.
yeah, I actually like fictional things and characters which resembles the real world. Like if you start to read the story,
Yeah.
uh, first you will think that okay, it's like the other stories, like the other Disney like stories, like the fairy tales or something like that, or fictional stories. But at the middle of the story, or like before the climax or something like that, you will realize that no, it actually resembles the real world, or some real what should I say, some
The
real thing.
like stories happening beside your house. Someone like living in your neighborhood is facing something. It can be like this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So uh,
So
yeah, I have a follow-up question. Okay, so continue.
sure, no. Just ask your
Okay,
question then.
okay. So my question is, do you think that reading fictional books make us somehow an intellectual person or a person who knows life better?
Who knows better? What do you
Who
mean by
knows
that?
life better?
Oh, who knows? Do you mean like by
Let
reading
me ask you.
books? I will. Okay, okay.
Let me ask you again. That do you think reading fictional books, not non-fictional, just fictional books like stories, will make a person intellectual or will help a person to know life better, or uh, at the same time will make him creative? So my question is, will let him to make know life better and will make him creative? Do you think that?
Okay, this is like I mean, very seriously generalized question for me. I think
All
it
right.
really depends on the stories. Like
All right.
I actually am interested in
All right. So
this.
I'm making it more clear that there also, if I talk about non-fictional books, if I talk about this productivity segment, there are some books which are very good, which teaches you how to be productive so well, which some of them don't. So overall productivity segment helps you somehow, right? So from that perspective, I'm asking you.
I mean, like, do you mean that these fictional books help you, or like these are for only entertainment?
Yeah, that's the question. Exactly.
Okay, so for me, some fictional characters or fictional stories were really very like what do you call that? I mean, like that was very helpful for me. I mean, I have realized many things, learned new things from them.
Yeah.
So I, for me, and I think there are many people who can relate to that. Like these fictional stories
Yeah.
are what actually attracts you to. I mean, like be like if you're an ignorant person, okay, like
Yeah.
you actually don't care much about being productive or much um, attentive to your any daily life or something like that,
Yeah.
but you like to enjoy things, right?
Yeah.
Everyone does that. So
Yeah.
you are watching a movie or trying to read some story or
Yeah.
anything related to entertainment, but
Yeah.
it's at the same time it
Yeah.
is also helping you to learn new things or realize new aspects of life which
Yeah.
you didn't realize that way. If I
Exactly.
give you an example, like what should I say? Have you watched? I mean, like the Pixar movies. I think you have, right?
Yeah. Big Hero 6, or
Pixar.
is it a
Yeah,
Pixar movie? I don't.
yeah. Any
Yeah.
Pixar movies, or I'm just
Yeah.
generalizing here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm
Like
actually
let's talk about Nemo. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Like you can what do you learn from that movie? Right? I
Okay.
think there are many. Like,
Yeah,
but the main thing is, uh, I mean, like the fishes are the fishes actually resemble human life, right?
exactly.
Yeah, like this, the kids go to the school together, and some actually gets bullied or like that. Actually, the movie is about like I mean, like Nemo finding his own journey and learning new things from that, right? I mean, he
Exactly.
relates us every in a minute. Everything's in a minute or two.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I actually don't remember the movie that much, so I think I can't uh, make the relation between. I
All right.
mean, I can't
I can
make
understand what
clear,
you're trying to say.
but I think I will give you an example
Yeah.
of like let's make up a story, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So, like imagine a boy, okay, is walking through a road in the middle of night.
Yeah.
Okay, like it's total imaginary scenario.
Sounds wrong, man. Sounds so wrong.
Why do?
All right. Continue.
Why?
It sounds like the intro I made.
Oh,
All right. Continue.
he's walking through a like empty road in the middle of
Yeah.
night, I guess.
It can be
Oh, so
morning. All right.
um, okay, let's make this more, I
Yeah, I
mean,
want to be
daytime.
positive. Like, yeah.
I thought of like giving a deep meaning to the story. Okay, never mind.
All right. All
So,
right.
okay, let's change up the scenario for you. Like
Yeah.
he's riding or sitting on a rickshaw. Okay,
Yeah. Or
and
Pathao.
as no, I have to like specify that he was riding on a rickshaw.
All right.
So as he was like passing by a very narrow and local road,
Yeah.
like like the Farmgate Road,
Yeah.
okay, or the Purandhaka Road or something like that. So
Yeah.
as he is, I mean, like, okay, I think I can explain that very well. Let me give me
Hmm.
let give me a minute, okay.
Sure.
Okay. So as he is passing by the rickshaw, okay,
Yeah.
in the both side of the road,
Yeah.
okay, there are many things actually happening, which resembles his uh, main parts of life, like okay, how to say it in English? I don't know. Okay,
Take your time. There is no one listening us.
okay.
If you are listening, you can leave just right now.
Yeah, this is going to take a minute or two. Okay, so okay. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
taking
no
longer.
problem.
So as is it's, passing or going through the road.
Yeah.
Okay, so like at one side, he has noticed that
Yeah.
there is a what do you call the bed? I mean, they use to carry the dead body.
Uh, ah,
Okay, you understand, right? You
you
understand
can
what?
say coffin
Okay, coffin.
for the
Yeah,
sake
but
of the
it's
story.
kind of masjid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's
Yeah.
actually saying a masjid.
Yeah.
Okay, people are gathering there after their janaza.
Yeah.
So at the opposite of the road, they're
Yeah.
watching a small family with
Yeah.
their with their kid in their arms, like his infant, like he was born maybe a day
All right.
or
Yep.
a week ago. So he passes that scenario. Then
Yep.
he comes across like very local or like very hardworking, physically hardworking human beings, like
Yep.
their work or like eating in a roadside restaurants, you
Yeah.
know. At the other side, you will see the rich or the I mean, okay,
Upper
rich
class
people,
people.
upper class people eating in fancy restaurants or like, I mean, not that fancy. Then the whole scenario will not make any sense. You
Yep.
know, like it it's about the contrast. Okay,
Yeah.
like the opposite things are happening in the opposite sides of the roads, and
Yep.
yeah, he and the rickshaw are resembling like every individual person, like
Yeah. Yeah.
every, is facing these realities um, in their life, like, oh, I forgot to tell about the most important thing, like
Yeah.
when it starts, uh,
Yeah.
person sitting on the rickshaw is actually like a teenage, or
Danger
I
boy.
mean,
Boy.
yeah, 13 or 14-year old person. Okay,
All right.
and when like every 10 seconds or 15 seconds,
He
the
grows up.
cameras, yeah, he
Huh?
grows up, but like it will happen like the camera will span, I mean, like it will rotate,
All right.
uh, it will rotate to the right, showing the right alley of the road. Then it will
Wow.
okay, so
Yeah.
then it will come back to the person, like uh, circle of life or something, I think. As he grows
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
will the scenes will be more deep. Okay, like
Yeah.
first at like the 13 or 14-year-old time, like at the very beginning,
Yeah.
it will be like the easiest things of life that you learn that you learn, because the realization part comes, I think, like at this time,
All
like
right.
the school, the exams, and the pressure, or similar topics. I actually can't think of any good things like this. This was the idea for me. Like
Neg-
it's a fictional scenario, but
so
what did I say?
so so um uh
Sorry, I like
yeah.
describe it. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not a good speaker or like that, so I couldn't describe
No,
it.
that we shouldn't define ourselves. Like that is the worst thing that we can do. If we define ourselves with negative things, we can't hook ourselves with that negatives. So guys, that's the moment of truth. We will reveal the truth to you. That Mehdi,
Yeah.
did you make this history right now?
Not really. I mean, like I had the scenes in my mind for a while, but the examples were actually made
I
right
mean,
now.
did you make this history? This is your story, right?
Yeah, yeah, we did.
This is a very good story, and I guess if if you make a short film or an animation film on this, that would be really awesome.
Oh, thank you. I mean, like,
You should be a
I
director, man.
think about this. Yeah, like I actually have a hobby or think a dream, small dream to be a director, to
Yeah,
direct some short film or anything.
yeah. If you want to direct short films, then you don't need to buy like some fancy equipments or some things. You easily get sponsors if you if you can reach enough people. So it is easy to reach enough people if you make something so creative, right? So you can pursue that hobby.
Yeah, I think maybe I will try.
Yeah, you should, because we shouldn't we don't I mean we should not keep any regret in life, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, coming back. Yeah,
I have some more ideas like
like
short films and stuff, but I don't have the courage to open them up. Like,
like
they are not finished or like. Oh,
do you?
okay.
Yeah,
Ask your question first. I think
yeah.
still.
So I guess do you love yourself like so much? Do you love your life so much? So you don't want to like suppose someone is trying to kill you because of your stories, you will not sacrifice your life.
Uh, what I didn't get you. Do you mean like if someone is like trying to kill me for to steal my stories, right?
No. uh, okay, I mean, maybe I got this wrong. I thought that you were saying that you want to work on so many ideas, so many stories that you can't put like you can put because of the your life risks or this thing. Did you say this?
Oh no. I mean
Oh,
like I'm
then I got this wrong.
do it. Like I'm afraid like people will laugh or no,
Yeah, yeah.
not not a risky thing. So
Or
yeah, I I mean
I
like I
guess
have
we
also.
are having the problem again with the voice.
Oh, okay.
Not that much, but yeah.
Okay, now is it the same?
I guess it is clear right now. I guess so. Let's hope at least. So yeah, should we come back to the topic, right? Uh, so as I was asking the question that do you think fictional books will help you with to know life better or to be creative? First, I want to say my perspective. So I was cycling today. I cycle like randomly because this is the best thing of living, not living in Dhaka, because you get enough freedom to go anywhere with your cycle. So I was cycling and suddenly one thought clicked my mind that when I read fictional books, when a person reads more fictional books than others, he knows so many lives. He has gone through so many lives. Those are the real people most of the time in fictional books. Those are the real stories. So he goes through a lot of lives so that he can connect with so many people, and the person who reads so much has the empathy or emotional intelligence, which makes him which is the most productive skill, I can say. So from that perspective, reading fictional book is really helpful for your productivity because you can empathize with people. And a best writer or a better writer means to me, I mean, fictional writer means to me is he can connect with people. He knows uh, stories with depth, like girl who has been raped, her story, a farmer's story. He knows every stories with details. So true um, being a true writer or author like Humayun Ahmed is not an easy thing because you have to go through so many lives, right?
Yeah, very true.
So I
So
felt that
yeah,
thing, respect for him. Yeah, say
so have you read the book 8,000 Splendid Sounds?
what?
1,000 Splendid Sounds.
No, I
It's a
haven't
book.
read this book.
Let me. Oh,
Yep.
it's written by Khalid Hosseini.
All
Okay,
right, is he
so
Bangladeshi?
no, no, he's not. I
Sounds
think
like.
he's from uh,
Let's assume
maybe
Pakistan.
Pakistan or Afghanistan. I don't know. Maybe.
It should be
Oh,
Pakistan.
Afghan American. He's
All
Afghan
right,
American.
Afghan American. So, yeah, say.
Okay, so like I've also like had the inspiration like to make some fictional story or scenario to relate
Yep.
to the real life or real problems
Yep.
from him, I guess, like from a little bit, you can say, like a thousand splendid suns. For me, it was a very very good book. I will rate it uh, 8 out of 10, I guess. Like
Wow.
the like the writing is very easy to understand,
Yep.
and the story is very very much addicting. Like you will
Yeah.
try, want to like finish it in a day, but it's actually a very very huge story.
So what is the name again?
A thousand splendid suns.
Okay.
So it's a story about a girl.
Don't
Okay.
give me spoiler.
No, I'm not going to give any
Okay.
spoiler. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Say.
about a girl. Like, she was married to an older man. Like the, like typical Afghanistan scenario, I guess.
Yeah.
She was like maybe she was underage, of course. Like the age gap was very big.
Yep.
So yeah, there then after getting married, she faces this new things and struggles, and at the same time, the are you aware of the uh, inter interwar or something? I know,
I
intercoalition
mean,
in Afghanistan. In
yep.
Afghanistan, like the
Yep.
state is in very abnormal situation.
Yeah.
So this uh, or abnormal situation and the girl struggles and many more social problems, all of them together make this story very very much interesting to read, I think.
That's interesting. So that's what I'm saying, that you go through a life when you read a book, right?
Yeah, like it's not I mean, not a real story, but based on like real stories.
That's
Like
what happens. All stories
yeah,
are real stories, like in general, you can
in
say.
a way, in a way,
In
yeah.
a way, yeah.
In a way. But like
So
it's
yeah.
not like that much, like fictional. For me,
Yeah.
I actually like to be more dramatic or like more yeah, fancy, I think, and like you know,
I mean, uh, do you do you love those kind of books which are like, which things doesn't exist, or like,
not I mean, not for all of them, but
yeah.
yes, I do.
All right. So yeah, as you mentioned, that age gap is a huge problem, like in marriage. Uh, so I was listening to I mean, podcast. I can say this podcast, a radio show, Hello 8920. Are you familiar with this?
Which one?
Hello 8920. It's a
I
radio show. So it is a like Bangladeshi OG radio show, you can say. So that radio show is about like people's life. So one girl came to uh, so one girl, what I did there, yeah, one girl came uh, to the show. So she was explaining her life, like uh, her life. She was talking about the uh, she was talking about the why are you like Mehdi? You can say this here, that yeah.
okay, okay.
Don't play hide and seek.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt you. Okay.
You are I want to make people live distraction free life, and you are distracting me. Yeah.
Okay, okay, sorry. Please go on.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was my like my main goal to bring that topic. So yeah, so that girl came to the show and talking about the her problem with her husband, that the main problem was the age gap. They had 23 years age gap, and that made the
Wait, what?
relation
43.
23, 23,
Okay,
23.
23. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
don't die that
Okay.
soon. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, so she was like that. Just the age gap uh, made that relation horrible because was their mentality gap and the generation gap. All the things make the thing like very like problematic. So coming to that, do you think that same age relationship is better than marrying someone who is elder than you?
Okay. Now the age gap matters, right?
I mean, yeah, the
Like
age
for
gap.
some
I'm
people.
okay. So my point is, I'm not. I'm talking about the normal age gap. I mean, 5, 4, or 3, and no age gap. This I'm comparing
Okay.
between these two relations, right? So now
Okay.
say,
No, I think both are like pretty normal. It
yeah,
actually depends on the people who are in that relationship, I guess.
yeah, it actually depends,
So,
but in general,
okay, in generally, if I describe it like
okay,
both of them have their pros and cons, right?
yep,
Like same as relationships. Okay, so in our country,
yeah,
boys tend to get married at like 30 or 30 plus age,
yep,
or after they get their job or something like that.
yeah,
But the girls actually don't want to. I mean, not the girls actually. The society and the parents actually force them to get married, like after they
so
finish their
yeah,
undergrad or like at the age of 24 to 25.
yeah,
So, you, like for this reason,
yeah.
they I think it's preferable to have that age gap.
Yeah,
I mean, like if you don't want to get in that kind of trouble, like people will
it's a
like
huge travel, right? That
yeah,
that's so
it's
hard
a
for a
very
yeah, that's so hard for a Bangladeshi boy graduating right there and getting a job. There is no gap between that, and you are
yeah, like
graduating at age near to 30.
yeah, okay. I think we can talk about this topic like for a while. Like why
Well, I
are
mean,
we
like
like
we can like this podcast will like 3 hours longer. Or we can make this.
okay? So like if you want to know like about this topic, I'm talking to the audience, okay?
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'm the audience.
at the age of like uh, I think both of us are at like 19,
I'm
right?
18 for my according to my certificate. I want to keep that 18. I don't want
Okay,
to
okay, I'm
get
also
old that soon. I really am frustrated about this. Okay, continue.
okay. Like in general, everyone is like 19 to 20
Yeah,
when they're finishing the HSC or taking the exam.
yeah,
Like okay, then after 6 years, they will be 26, right?
yeah,
Yeah, like as you were speaking about like getting a job at 30, like do
yeah.
you think it's normal, do you think it should be like that?
Never.
Yeah, right. Then why isn't it changing? Like why isn't anyone talking about this? Like why isn't this a problem?
So, what's the solution according to you?
uh, for me, I think we should get admitted at schools at a very young age, and when you are like 17 or 18,
Yeah,
you should have a platform to start your career or like to do something individually, like startups or something like that. So then, after 5 years or 6 years, when you are graduating,
yeah,
you will have something uh, uh, I mean, like productive things to do. Like
yeah,
you will have a job or you will be self-employed at that
yeah,
point of time.
yeah,
I mean, like you can't grow a business or invent an idea in a month, or if you
Mhm.
want to say so, in a year, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
Not for
If you
everybody.
even start a business, you have to go through a lot of risk stage. So it takes a
Yeah,
lot of time
right.
to establish a business. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think in the age of like 17 to 18,
Yeah.
the everyone should actually try to do some new things. Like, not it shouldn't be like extracurricular. It should be, I mean, like,
Something related to your
what is
career.
like, I mean, like, it should be the main thing at that point of life.
But do you think the age 17 is too early to know your life, to know what you want to do with this life?
I don't think so, because uh, I I think I couldn't clear that out. But you will start to do something, right? I haven't said that you are going to, or you will have to do this same thing
All
over
right,
and
I
over, or
understand.
like, in the rest of your life. You
All
will
right.
start to discover things. You
All
have
right, I
to.
understand. Yep.
Yeah, like, you have, if you think like that, you will have 6 to 7 years in your hands, right?
Yeah.
To discover new things, to discover your career choices and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think um, this should happen in our country, because in the Western countries, uh, after I mean, having their 18th birthday, everyone, I think the parents
Allow them
force their
to hang.
children to, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, force is not a good word, but yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
start their
understand.
jobs, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
I
um,
think this, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Continue.
Not, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so I think the Westerns are, I mean, like, doing this right in this figure in some way.
All right. So, yeah, so many things to say. So,
I mean, like, yeah, I think you should first talk about this, like, career thing. Then we will move to the age gap and marriage thing. Okay.
all right. So first, if we talk about the career thing, I don't see that coming near soon in Bangladesh. Okay. Why? Because that's the problem. That's the main problem which is destroying us in every aspect. Is we are not maintaining our culture. We have, on the other hand, we have our own values. We can't suit ourselves with the American or the Western culture. So what happens is we are mixing those two culture in one, in our country, that the Western culture and the, like like what I would say, our like Asian culture. Those two are, when those two are mixed, that's the worst mix, you can say. That's the worst uh, if it
Yeah,
was
I
a
can
milkshake, you
understand.
can say that's the worst combination. So,
I can understand you.
so yeah, from every aspect, we, if we want to follow the Western society, follow them properly, I mean wholly. So suppose what happens in Western society is, I want to be open about this, that suppose they are getting old, I mean old, may I mean they're passing their puberty stage, and they are now a bit mature, I mean they are around 18 years old. They have the, they have don't have they don't face the problem with having physical relation with a person. So what happens is, they don't have that physical need, first of all. And physical need is a very essential thing to talk about. When you, as a boy, is getting married at age 30, you have to follow your social values, your religious values. At the same time, it gets so hard for a boy, for a man to continue like this for 30 years. I mean for 30, I mean the main 10 years, because when you're
Yeah,
from age 20 to 30 is the most, like is the
active
main time of a,
here.
yeah, is the main time of a male. right?
I mean,
So
yeah,
from
yeah,
your
I'm
energy
agreeing with
level to
you.
everything, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you, when you lose that part, you are frustrated with your life a bit. I mean, you are not like at that stage where you are not that energetic, then you get married, a new hustle comes. So it gets really
Yeah,
hard
very
for us.
true.
So if I talk from the career perspective, the problem is not going to be get resolved soon, because we want to be religious, we want to be, we carry our values, and we want to be modern at the same time. So we don't know what we want actually. As we are mixing them together, we are trying to set our career so late, and then when you're trying to marry, it gets worse. So
Yeah, I think
yeah.
you you gave everyone a reality check here.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, like the last point of yours was, I mean, like it was very well driven, I guess.
Thanks, man.
I mean, like
So yeah.
you you were meaning that like we should focus like on one culture. I mean, like if
Yeah,
we're trying to
exactly.
follow that one, I we should like follow that whole way. But
Yeah,
don't you think like that won't be possible
that
too?
won't be possible. That's why I'm telling that it is not going to happen in Bangladesh soon. So if we followed, let's imagine we follow the whole, like really from the religious perspective. When a boy has a decent amount of capability to feed a girl or keep her, he can marry. So they appreciate to marry when you have the ability. So from the perspective,
I mean,
you are not. Yeah.
can I add something here?
Yeah,
So
sure, sure.
you, I, it's not a religious thing. I mean, like it's a very South Asian thing to do. I mean, like if you, when you are like fully capable of doing some, yeah, I mean, like taking the responsibility, you should get married. I mean, like in our religion, you know, like we are allowed or we have the permission to be married at like, I mean, when you pass a puberty. Are you
Yeah, yeah, that's
aware of
what
that?
I'm telling, that you have I mean, you have the ability to feed at least. That's why I'm telling. Maybe I was like, um, I
Okay, okay.
wasn't clear about this. So in our if you follow the religion, you can marry fast. I mean, that's what I'm saying, that when you're marrying at the age of, let's assume that you're marrying at the age of 20. So what happens is uh, you are not you don't have the possibility to take help of the blue films uh, to suppress your desires, or I mean, not suppressing your desires, but to fulfill your desires. That's how I want to put it. So you're not facing that, you're not going through a haram physical relationship with a girl. The most common problem happening, I mean, if you follow the psychiatrists of Bangladesh, they post all repeatedly that all the teenage boys or the girls are facing the same problem from age 20 to 30 group, that they are going through a physical relationship which is haram, and then they're coming to them, the psychiatrists, that they didn't get the didn't take the like proper protection. And what happens is the girl has a uh, like the girl is like pregnant, or can I say pregnant? I mean,
Yeah,
conceive, yeah, conceiving a baby
yeah.
or something.
You can
So
say, you can say.
yeah, so they have to, now they have to do abortion, so the baby who had the right to come to world is not getting the right. So just happening because of this problem. So that's the society, that's what the Western culture wants us to do. If we see this from the deeper level, we can see the if you believe in, I don't, I don't know if you believe in them, but I believe that there are some underground groups who influence us to do this, that our culture is different from American. We have some core values which is hard to destroy so easily. So what's they're doing? They're making a societal structure which makes us, which makes us bound to do follow these rules. As our rule is to get established and marry after the age of 30, you will have to it will be hard for a person to um, avoid a harm relationship, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
very true.
So what do you think, as a parent, if think yourself as a parent, all right, you have a daughter
Okay.
or a what is it, son? So I forgot the word. So you have a daughter or a son. See, now his age is around 18 and he wants to marry. He loves a girl. You know that he loves a girl. So what are the initiatives that will take?
Yeah, right. Like, I think everyone can uh, relate to the answer I'm going to
Yeah.
say right now. Like, I won't be able to do that, right?
What?
I mean, like, if I let my imaginary son to marry like at the age of 18,
Yeah.
I mean, the society or anyone wouldn't, I mean, like, accept that. They won't value their
So are
relationship
you
with
are
this.
so do you if you are not the change maker, who will be the change maker? So if you think about the
Yeah,
society and the pressure.
no,
Yeah.
but I have a solution here. Okay,
Yeah, sure. But why
like
aren't
it's
you giving?
actually connect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
okay,
sure, sure,
please.
sure. Give your like, what's your solution?
Answer. So, I mean, like as I mentioned before, like if you start like startup or anything, I mean, like at the age of 17 or 18,
Yeah.
okay, so then you will have some like if even if it's I mean a very little or small business or anything like that, it will do. Okay, I think it will do. Like it will you will be able to take the responsibility of another person, and in our modern culture, I think everyone tries to. I mean, like they're very I'm actually running out of words there.
Yep.
I mean, like both the boys and girls, like they're doing jobs, right?
Yep.
I mean, like they're not depending on one person here.
Yeah.
So I think if they both want to get married at the age of 18, I think it's a bit too early, like for this era. I mean, like we
Yeah.
are
I can,
not
as we are not
quite
totally matured enough, right?
ready. Yeah, not mature enough, and we are actually not ready to make this drastic change right now.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
think if you try like 23 or 22, no, not 20, 23 to 24, I think is
I guess,
okay.
yeah, if you even give them the permission to marry at 23 or 4, they will be able to manage their like urge, I mean the physical urge, till then, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I think we can do another thing. Like at
Sure.
the age of 18, I think Bangladesh doesn't allow that legally for the
Yeah.
boys to be married at 18. But like, let's imagine this scenario here. Like they allow that. Okay.
Yeah.
So if they get married, but
Yeah.
they will not be in a live-in uh, relationship. I mean, not they will not live together, but they will be married. You know, like
Okay.
that will be a
At the
official. That will be an official thing. I mean,
at
like
at the age of 18.
yeah, at the age of
So
18, like
why?
that will
Yeah.
them, right? That I mean, like everyone is, I think, have an experience of this, like the harm experience when they're passing through puberty or like the adulthood, right?
Yep.
Do you get me? Do you get me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Slightly,
okay.
I
I'm
was distracted.
okay. So like, if you're if you get married at 18,
Yeah.
okay, you will not going to face any harm relationships. I mean,
Yeah.
like that, it will be like the typical haram relationships that are happening in Bangladesh, but that will be halal when you get married.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you get me now. I mean, like they
Exactly. Yeah.
will not live in the same house, or not like they will be as husbands and wives
Okay. Okay.
and go
Okay.
out on dates
That's
and
getting
stuff.
interesting.
Yeah, like
So
they will not have the responsibility of the others, like
yeah, I
them.
understand. But can they have physical relationship
Yeah, if they're married, then why not?
at the age of 18?
Yeah, I think so. Like the marriage word, I mean, the thing is very heavy. I mean, like if you are going to marry someone, you
Yeah.
will think before doing that, I think, at least.
So there are
You're
so
going
many
to,
things, right? Uh,
yeah, obviously. You
yeah.
can counter me like 1,000 times.
Yeah. So if you can, if you don't even give me the permission, I would do that somehow.
Yeah, sure.
So
Go ahead.
so suppose I also think like that. I have a kid, and he's in a or she's in a relationship. I somehow managed to know them and know that information as I'm a cool dad. So now we are having a family meeting. Then I'm telling her to me to take the boy to our house. We will talk with him. We will ask some questions like some FBI agents and try to know all the details. So
Right.
even if we try to know all the details, is it possible for us to know that boy well? I mean, as parents, we are so much grown up, we are so much matured. Our kids might not be, but is it possible to know a person or know a family that easily? That is the risky part, right?
Yeah, like that's a choice, right? If you don't want, then you can wait for
Yeah.
like 3 to 4 years.
So in that part, I think that marriage, I believe, is a thing which has a like spiritual, like which has a which is written on luck, like in your like on or in in your like luck. So it is about luck. Like most of the time it is
Yeah,
about like I think so. It is written that you are getting married with that person and that's how it is going to happen, but we have to choose wisely. We will correct them, and we will try to know the basics, and we will let the else be like we will let the let's be like go with the flow. So that's how I think that we will have to take the risk somehow. Otherwise our girl is somehow will obviously go through a relationship at the age of 18, and we will not be informed about that, as we are some conservative parents. We are not going to be cooperative about this. So she might choose a wrong person. The possibility of her choosing a wrong person will be higher if we don't do this. So if we come to the conclusion, I guess what you said is that's the thing, that's the only solution I can see right now. If the structure is keeps they if our government keeps the structure like this is the best solution you can get. Even Islam says that make marriage easier. So
yeah.
we have to make it easier. So
I mean,
if
like you
I
actually
you
you can say the
yeah
full sentence,
yeah
like the make the marriage
Okay,
so
so I
easier.
didn't say yeah. So I actually forgot that. So I that's why I said even Islam says. So yeah, do you know the whole part?
Yeah, like it says make marriage
Yeah,
so easier that even I mean like compared to prostitution,
yeah.
it was
That's the
said
thing.
there.
That's the thing. That's the problem happening, that most of the uh, girls or boys having that problem, that they're going to a physical relationship, then they're feeling like this is like they are not perfect for each other, then they're breaking up, then they're going to another physical relationship. At one point they're thinking that their life is like this, they will hang out with random people, they don't believe in relationship. That's how the respect of relationship is going down, as haram relationship has no barcode, or what we say in English, no blessings.
I mean, if you are in a harm relationship, you are not, or you don't have that much of responsibility.
Yeah,
Like it really depends on you, but logically thinking, you don't actually have the responsibility. Like you can walk off anytime.
yeah, yeah. That's the
So
thing.
that's why I think if you're married, or if you're thinking about marriage,
Yeah,
like to a specific person, you will obviously think before doing that, right? You will
yeah.
try to understand everything logically, or like talk to your parents and this.
but
So
but
that,
at the same
that
time, it doesn't it get so hard to for us, like suppose you two are in a like in an empty room, and suppose it happens suddenly, right? So doesn't it get hard for to maintain that?
I mean, how, what did you mean? I actually
I
didn't
mean,
get it. No,
okay,
the empty
so
room.
yeah, so as we are talking about the like you are talking about the responsibility, right? That a person who
Like,
is going to marry another person is never going to go through a physical relationship before marriage. Did you try to say this?
no, like
Oh, so
I
sorry, I didn't
okay, no,
understand then.
I actually mean, like if you are willing to marry someone, right?
Yeah,
You will realize the responsibility there. Like
I mean
you will
overall
be,
responsibility, right?
yeah, right, right.
Okay.
Like you will have to take the responsibility of them
Yeah,
in the near future, right? Like the full responsibility. Like when you
exactly.
will live together or something. So yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
mean, this idea is actually like it is meant for you to like avoid bad experiences.
hello, are you there, Mehdi? I'm missing you already. I can't hear you. Hello, maybe his net connection is gone. I hope it doesn't happen because I don't want to continue alone. May- oh shit, maybe the last recording. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I don't know if we
Can you?
lose if we lose
Oh,
that last recording or not. I'm not sure about this because I was disconnected from the podcast. Uh,
I mean, it's still recording, right? I think if you
they
end,
when I rejoined, it said that recording in progress. That means I hope that two of those file comes. Otherwise, all the recordings will. Uh,
like,
let's just hope for the
do you
best.
want to check it?
I can't check it unless I in this I mean in this like Zoom meeting.
Like, I think we should try. Like, end this
If we try, we
one.
have to come again and record again. So that would be more hard. If we
Oh,
let's hope that
the best.
it was recorded, and even it is not recorded, then nothing to do because we can't say the same things for hours again, right?
Seriously.
All
Okay,
right.
that's pretty
So
unfortunate.
let's continue because I was like, the main goal is to enjoy. We should enjoy because no one is watching us right now.
Okay. Okay. So,
Okay.
like, where was I?
Okay, you were in a, like, you were talking about the responsibility part. Where are we done with that?
Uh, yeah, I think, but I think a very important note here will be like
Yeah.
if you main goal like to marry someone at the age of 18 or 19
Yeah.
will be avoid the haram, uh, like haram things.
Yeah.
That will
That's the thing.
like will not have to take the responsibility just then.
Okay.
You,
So
you will enjoy. I mean, enjoy something
yeah.
like you will have the chance to. I mean, like go on dates and like uh,
Yeah.
hold hands. Like that won't be haram anymore.
Yeah.
I
I
guess.
understand. So um so that's like I get frustrated when I talk about this topic, because our next generation is going to face more problem than us, because that will be a more worse mixture of these two cultures. So I better think that uh, living in this country is not a solution. Actually, I don't feel like that, but I don't know what to do in future. But right now I feel concerned about this topic. um
Yeah,
recently
like
one of,
marriage.
yeah,
Way like marriage. The topic marriage is like being so. Like everyone is
kind of
demotivating.
taboo. Yeah.
Yeah, like marriage is like blah blah blah. I mean, like everyone tries to make up an excuse to not marry.
Suppose
Like,
a 18-year your classmate is saying that he is married, you'll think that he's so uncool. On the other hand, you are doing haram relationship with her. You
it's
are
very
cool.
sad. Yeah,
That's sad,
I get
really.
you.
That's really sad. So one of my classmates, I mean one of my friends, I can say, married recently. I was so surprised to see that he is we all thought that he was pranking. Then we said that he really married someone.
I mean, like, are we thinking about the same person?
No, maybe there is no way, because I'm talking about a friend from Jinaida.
Oh,
And is there any person we both know in common?
yeah, I think I'm
Did he
sending you the
reveal
name.
that? He or she?
Yeah, I
So
don't want to discuss any kind of information here. Yeah, but yeah,
yeah,
there you go.
yeah, sure.
The
Okay.
name.
Yes, after okay. Oh yeah, yeah, I know about this. So yeah, so yeah, I know the backstory. Do you know the backstory?
Oh no, I don't.
Actually,
But
it
I'm
was
very.
about like he was depressed, so he was so much depressed, so his family was talking about that thing, and they decided to like make this happen. And they don't, I guess they don't live together. I don't know,
Oh, then they are actually practically like.
doing
I
whatever
mean,
we are trying to do as our as a parent, imaginary parents.
oh, then I think way to go. We should like personally. I think.
Yeah,
I mean, there's nothing wrong about that, right?
yeah,
I guess there's nothing wrong about that. So
yeah. If you see from the logical side, there is nothing wrong. If you see from the physical side, there is nothing wrong. They will well, my point is they will eventually go through a relationship. So why don't you make it easier to go through a halal relationship? Because they will somehow choose a partner, right? So
yeah.
it's better that you involve there.
Hmm, hmm. So
So yeah, that's the thing. um uh, so talking about the marriage, I got some interesting information. I'll share that on backstage, that means after the podcast. So that's the thing. All right, so we had so many things to talk about, but right now I'm concerned about the recording.
yeah, me too. Well, we
Uh,
will see it. But
yeah,
do you have any more
I
topics?
have. Yeah, I have. I had so many topics. But do you want to continue?
Uh, I mean, do you?
I can. Yeah, how much time did we spend?
Maybe an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Now now what I'm thinking about is we can continue, but if that happens, that we lost the first recording, uh, can we
Then we,
upload the second part?
I mean, why not? Like,
Yeah, there's
nobody is.
no rules, right? We'll just make a good thumbnail so that it looks professional, but it's shitty. Nobody knows.
Okay, so I think we can move to a very interesting topic like the
Yeah,
it's a health condition, mental health condition like
yeah.
OCD.
Seems like
We
nothing
have
was scripted.
okay. So I think we have discussed about this like
Okay, your voice
very
is sometimes again having that problem, like not that serious, but sometimes it is down, sometimes it's up. Can you continue
yeah.
again?
Now am I? Audible?
Y- Yeah, you are, I guess.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, now it's clear, I guess.
Okay. I think this will do. So OCD. I mean the full form is
Much
obsessive
better now.
compulsive.
So you should talk. Yeah, so continue.
Obsessive compulsion disorder.
Yeah,
So it basically, um, I mean, like, is a mental health condition which I think I am facing. I'm not sure because I didn't visit any psychiatrist.
all right.
So, but the symptoms are very clear actually, and it's hampering my life. I mean, like I think in our last conversation, I have told you that I have resolved it and doing
Yeah.
better, was doing better then, right? But uh, I have a very sad news that it's coming back, and
Okay, so
it's
first,
like
can you first sorry for sorry for
no,
interrupting, but can you explain what is OCD in a short form?
oh, okay. Okay, let me think. I don't wanna give any misinformation here. Okay,
Yeah.
so obsessive compulsive disorder, not compulsion, obsessive compulsive disorder
Yep.
is a mental illness that causes repeated unwanted thoughts or sensations. You know, like the obsessions or
Can you
the
give an
urge
example?
or the urge to do something over and over again. Okay, so like let's give us a very small example. Like if you're writing a sentence, yeah, like my
Yeah.
name is Omeo.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. But when you are writing the word Mehedi, okay,
Yeah.
suppose you the alphabet D
Yeah.
was like shaped different. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't write it. You were writing it very fast enough that it got overwritten or like that.
Yep.
So then the OCD kicks in. Okay, you will have the urge to uh, just not cut that word, but the whole sentence, because you will think, oh no, my sentence got ruined. I'll have to make it perfect.
All right.
When it is like a serious problem or like it has gotten you very badly, then you won't be able to get out of it like in the next try.
Oh,
You will spend 10 to 15 minutes just to write that sentence, and
I understand.
after that 10 minutes you will get very very frustrated, like what was I doing, like for the past 10 minutes I'm just writing this easy sentence. What's wrong with me?
That's so
Like you
serious.
very serious, and it actually gets, I mean, worse day by day. Like the corona wave, if you say so.
Yeah,
Like the waves got stronger every time,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Like for
If you don't
uh,
consider the Omicron.
no, the wave was pretty great, but like fatality rate was, I mean, like low,
Yeah, yeah.
alhamdulillah.
It seems like like series of bodybuilders are coming. Suddenly, a like cat-shaped guy walks in.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a nice way. So for me, uh, this I mean, the OCD was like waves. Like the
Okay.
first wave was very small, like but very silly at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I think it happened in 2016. It started, I
Yeah.
think, that year. So when I try to walk or touch even a wall, okay,
Yeah.
like if I touched it with my index finger, okay, let's imagine that if I
Yeah.
touched a wall with index finger,
Yeah.
then I will have begin to have the urge to touch the wall with the rest of my fingers, but in
Okay.
a sequential order.
All right.
I can't like describe it, I think, in the words, but it's very, very much frustrating. You can just be like, okay, I will not do it. You can do that. You have to. I mean, like
Did you
you.
know that back then that there is something called OCD or something?
So I think that's why it got pretty worse for me, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know
Oh,
how to solve that. So for me, I thought like, okay, maybe it's a normal thing. Maybe it's happening to kids. So I ignored that. So it actually got away. I
hmm.
mean, the first was gone. So I thought like, okay, that was not a problem. So
Yeah.
I moved on. But
Ah,
then the second wave came in, and then I mean, like every wave
yeah.
comes with a new habit. Okay, like it gets
So
worse. I mean,
disturbing.
like yeah, yeah, it's very like the hands and legs were in my was in my first wave.
Yeah.
Then let's assume the second wave came in. Then uh, it hampered my studies, like the writing part, if you want to say.
Ah,
Then uh, that wave was gone, and the third wave came in. Then
yeah.
it started to hamper my talking, actually. Like even the what should I say, the tongue movement of my body, actually tongue. I mean, like
Oh,
if I do like move my tongue in a very specific way, very very specific way,
yeah.
I wouldn't feel satisfied. I
That's
mean, like
sad, man.
I can, I think I can remember like the moment like I had dry mouths, like repeating the same words for minutes and
So,
minutes.
so, did you face something like that? Did you were washing your hands over and over again? That kind of problem? That
Uh,
is also
it,
like sign of OCD, right?
yeah, I actually had that like from a very uh, I mean little age. I think germophobia. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
So, don't you think that it is getting serious day by day? I mean, most of the mental issues are like this, that you don't have the control over it. It is like a diabetes, right? So you have to keep it in control. So otherwise, it will get worse. See, why don't you go through a psychiatrist or do an online session? It is, but I mean, it is getting so serious, right? So you should be serious about this. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, it's hard
I
to
have.
convince your parents, but yep. Uh, are you there?
Sorry, a truck was passing by, so it made a very bad noise. Yeah, it's
Yeah, no,
actually
people maybe think that like we live by airport or somewhere fancy. Okay.
here in I actually visited Singapore.
Yeah,
Last I'm coming back to Bangladesh right now.
yeah. We are so busy person people, so we talk like from like jet plane and yeah.
Yeah, like okay.
Yeah. So coming back to
So
the topic that yeah.
I discussed it with my parents, like the whole. I had the whole conversation with them,
Yeah.
and okay, I mean you get that right. They will not believe you or trust you like the first time.
Yeah, babe.
They are not aware of that, right? I mean I also
Exactly.
understand. They are not aware of that, so then they think that it's controllable or it's not something you should be worried about. But
Yep.
as I mentioned it repeatedly to them,
Yeah.
it made me worry. So I
Yeah.
think I will start a session with someone expert in this matter. In this matter, but I mean I really should like recently. I mean I don't know what wave is this now,
Yeah.
but it's actually hampering my understanding ability right now. Like if you are if you're going to talk or like if I watch any kind of videos, okay,
Yeah.
uh, I will have to repeat. I mean, if it's not a live thing,
Yeah.
if it's a recorded thing, then I will have to repeat the same thing over and over again to understand it. I mean,
So
like,
yeah.
I mean, I think it's not a my me problem. I think it's a me problem.
Yeah.
It's not about my. I want to believe that, and if it's a brain problem, I don't know. I'm going to be very sad about. I mean, I mean, having a very very serious problem right now with this. Like, I can't understand the full sentence. Like, it doesn't happen that often, but
Yeah.
when it starts, like, I can't control it.
That's so sad. I mean, having this type of problems is, I feel like I feel sorry for you, but I feel also sorry for the podcast as you are saying that you are losing the ability to understand. So my words are going to be valueless.
No, I mean, as I mentioned, like, it doesn't happen often. Like,
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I think. I mean, pray for me that it doesn't get
Yeah,
worse.
obviously, but yeah, that's the thing that you should obviously like I mean do that as soon as possible because it should get worse. And on the other hand, why you should do this is maybe you maybe you overcome the OCD, but sometimes you might think that you are facing a problem, a normal problem, and you might think that this is happening because of OCD. So that thing also can happen, right? So for the both side, you should you consult someone, counsel someone.
I uh, I think when I was in class 10, I started having panic attacks before my exams.
Like
It's a very normal thing. I mean, in our country, I guess like the competition and all that stuff.
or not? No, I can't relate to that, maybe.
Okay, but you have seen some people, right? It's not a very uncommon thing.
No, to be very honest, I also relate to that. Though I am not that good student, but I also worry about results. So yeah, overall, I
Like
also can feel that.
I yeah, I couldn't eat anything before the exam, and I would feel very nauseous, and I would feel like I'm going to vomit and something. You know, I
So
mean,
that's when
what?
I hear these stories, I
Yeah,
feel like I feel sad for those people at the same time I feel lucky that I haven't faced that kind of like mental problem. um, I mean, that kind of serious mental problem, even facing some serious life changes. But I didn't face, Alhamdulillah, that I didn't face that, like that serious kind of mental illness. So from the perspective, I don't know why I didn't face. Maybe I guess because I was aware about this from the first. I don't think that that is a. I mean, no, it can happen naturally, right? Because a psychiatrist also can be depressed. So yeah, I mean, I'm lucky from that perspective. I'm lucky that uh, it didn't happen with me.
Yeah, I think it's very true. I mean,
I feel so sad. Like these problems are so serious. Like when you're talking about this, that you cannot express your words in a right way because of your tongue movement. That is really serious.
I uh, don't know the English word.
Yeah.
Like people, the problem to like uh, utter some words. Like they repeated. What should I say?
I mean, repeat some words or something.
I mean, can I mention the Bangla word here?
Yeah, sure.
Totlano.
Okay. I don't even remember the English of this. So
Yeah,
yeah.
me
So
neither.
yeah,
Yeah, like that. I mean, I didn't face the problem similar to that, but yeah, like the tongue movement. I mean, like the
there's
whole mouth situation here was a very serious problem for me.
that's sad. I didn't even know that you have gone through that those things.
Yeah, I mean, I actually was pretty late to discover this. I think
That's
I was,
the I mean problem.
yeah, like we teenagers are not aware of mental, our
Yes, that's
mental.
the freaking reason why Monk is coming, guys.
I think I am going to first audience. I should be. I think.
Yeah, you should also be a participant. I mean, as a like, if you are interested, you should also help.
Okay, I will
Yeah,
try.
if you can sacrifice your the Microsoft, Google, or Amazon jobs, then you can come.
Oh, about that, like if someone mentions this type of things, I start to have panic attacks. I don't know why. I mean, I am not having that right now, but
Yeah,
I actually face this kind of problems. Like, okay, I tell a story? Can I
yeah,
tell a
why
story?
not?
So, like, I'm going to be very vague about the details,
Yeah, sure.
but you will. So, like,
But you don't have to be vague because your audience is already vague.
yeah, that's true. So I actually went to a family party or uh,
Okay.
something like that. So there were many new people or new neighbors and relatives there.
Yep.
Everyone was sharing their details, personal details, and getting to know each other.
Yep.
So boy came to me, like I think he is 1 or 2 years junior than us, from
Okay.
us. Yeah. So he asked, I mean, like, oh, which institute am I am currently at? So yeah, I told them. Then, okay, guess what was his reaction? I mean, what did he say after hearing the name of my college? What do you
Uh,
think?
what was his reaction
Yeah, I mean, what do you think was his reaction? Was
after knowing your college name?
Yeah, like we
So
were having a very well, introduction about
Yeah, yeah.
ourselves.
You're
Then
having.
a very casual introduction,
Yeah.
like
Okay. 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 So I guess his reaction will be that, is that the college Mahi reads in? Okay. No. Say you say.
no, seriously, guess.
I
Try to
can.
guess.
Okay. So I guess his reaction will be like something he's ignoring that, right? Or he's trying to like be like ignoring you.
No. His reaction was like, oh, yeah. Then, uh,
Hmm.
are you going? Yeah, you are going to Buet next year, right?
You're going to.
His Buet next year, right?
Okay.
That was his reaction. Like after hearing the name of the college, like suddenly it clicked his mind. Okay, I'm going. 100% sure. Like, he's 100% sure. I'm going to. He could say like, "Hey, I'm going to pray for you or pray for your success in the future,"
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
In a very uncomfortable way, and I have very witness. I mean, in this regard, like
Yeah.
I so bad it ruined my day. I mean, like
Okay.
if people pay me, I start to have panic attacks.
I didn't understand. What did he say?
I mean, like okay, so let me put up an act for you here.
Yeah.
Like imagine you are the boy.
Okay.
No, no, you are me. Okay? You are
Okay.
Mehedi, and I.
Okay.
So he came to me,
Yep.
then his name like okay, hello, I'm Rakib. Then
I'm
you will say,
Mehdi.
yeah. Then he say that which institute are you in right now, or like which class are you in?
Hmm.
So what will you say?
I'm
Like
in BF Shine College in class 8 or something.
yeah, like you understand, right?
Yeah.
So then his reaction was like, not BF Shaheen. I mean, not them. You were you joking? I mean, I have to clear that out.
I mean, what did he say?
It actually happened recently. So I told Notre Dame College.
Okay. 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 So Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame. So then his reaction was like, oh, okay, bhaiya, then you're going to Buet next year, right? Like
Okay.
he put it up in a very uncomfortable way for me.
So
I think.
it
Like
feels like if so. Do you feel like what was your reaction back after that?
um, I actually put on a laugh and like ignored that
I mean, ignore
situation.
that. I'm talking about the genuine reaction.
So, yeah, I felt pretty shocked, and after a while, I was very sad. I think.
Okay, so I guess that's an interesting point because when even we make fun with our friends about this topic that the Notre Dameans are going to go to Buet. They are the future Buetians because you know the 40% of Buet students are from Notre Dame. So this I guess most people use this as a joke. I mean. Not so seriously. At the same time they have a high expectation from you, but did you take it as a like insult or something like uh, I mean, how did you take it?
But
I,
he actually meant it as a way like you are bound to. I mean, like go to Kuwait if you are reading in Northern. I mean, like if you're not doing that, then what? I mean, what is your use? You are useless then if you are
so
not.
that means it is I guess that's my assumption that it is coming from like it is a problem for me. I mean, um how should I put it? Let me give a minute. So I guess I guess you have uh like
Insecurity like
it's not
that.
insecurity, I can say. you have that like it is a problem, I guess. I can, yeah, I can assume that, like anxiety problem, one kind of. Are you do you often feel like that, that when you someone is asking about your future plan, or where do you want to read in, or this kind of questions, do you feel like kind of anxiety or something like that?
Yes, I actually do.
So that means it comes from that side. I mean, as a normal person's point of view, I can see that if I was there, I would be. Wouldn't be like something which will make me feel like that in that way. So that's why I guess this is also a problem you're facing right now. That's interesting, man.
Yeah, it's interesting for me actually also,
I mean,
because I think try
yeah,
to understand my this side from now
yeah.
on, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, it's not your problem. That's the thing that I was talking about in the last video. That did you? I mean, you shouldn't see my last video. So in my last video, I was talking about this topic, that we think that why a mother is killing her own child, why a husband is killing his own wife. Where is our where is the human beings? Where are we going? Doesn't it feel like that, right?
yeah,
But the
right.
problem is they don't do this with their mental stability. They face the mental problem and they are not them. They don't have the control over themselves while they do that same thing. At the same time, when I'm talking about your topic, that you don't have the control over your thoughts while that kind of topic comes, when you feel the anxiety, you can't think from another perspective, that is he joking, or what was his intention. You can't, because when you are facing the anxiety, your brain will not support you to think from that perspective or other perspective. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. And I
Yeah,
think I'm really learning new thing from this.
I mean, I
I
also, I was surprised about this topic. I thanks God that I made it, like I asked you for 3 times to that what did he say.
yeah, yeah, right. Actually.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
I really
Yeah,
should go to a psychiatrist very soon. I
yeah,
really
yeah.
should. I think I should visit a psychiatrist.
Yeah, you should, because at least for the OCD, because OCD is a real problem, and you should really visit and also you don't forget to talk about this point. I guess it will add some points.
I mean, like, I actually had arguments with some, I mean, like, very close people.
Yeah,
I mean, when I actually had the anxiety, like, if someone even asked me about, like, how did my exam go, or, like, I actually am still very afraid to talk about, I mean, my
yeah,
goals, my
that thing I
struggle.
didn't understand back then. I remember while you got into Notre Dame, and you did well in SSC. I mean, you got a golden among our friends, so we made a group making fun like a bit fun about you, that you got a platinum group or something like that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I
So
do.
after you're getting into Notre Dame, maybe someone made a bit fun about that. I don't know who it was.
Uh,
So you felt bad about this. So at that
yeah,
time I thought, yeah, do you remember?
not clearly, but yeah, maybe it happened. I mean, like, I used to have the problem back then,
Yeah,
so
you
I
said that to me, that someone has told you that at that time I thought that you faced that problem from the perspective of like the responsibility. You have the higher responsibility, that's why you think that um if people asking you is making you feel like that. But right now, when this thing got clear, I think that's an anxiety which is uh, curable.
I mean, like, don't you think like that anxiety comes from that responsibility part?
um, I'm not sure about this because like it can happen from different reasons, right? um Suppose, yeah, that can be a reason, that is like responsibility part can be a reason. If you can handle that responsibility for a long period of time, that means it may come from that responsibility. But I guess there is something more, because I mean, there is not certain reasons. Suppose someone fears lizards or spiders, sorry. So it doesn't have any explanation why it happens, but for some it happens, some it doesn't. So I guess, yeah, it can come from that part. But for some, the responsibility part is like, it, even if it comes from responsibility, um, if I try to make you understand logically that yeah, you have the responsibility, but you have to control that nobody, like people thinking about you is not a like valuable thing. You should you should give that focus to what people thinking about you. So it logically makes sense, but when you have the anxiety, the logic doesn't work. So that's the thing, that yeah, it may come from that, but it took a form which is not normal.
Hmm. I mean,
So
you put it in a good way, I think.
thanks.
Yeah, the best,
Y-
I guess. I
yeah,
don't know. I mean, I think I'll have to take the final advices from the professional, I guess.
yeah, obviously you should, because they can give you the ultimate solution. And yeah, these are the things, I mean, these are curable things. You shouldn't worry so much about those things. So if you just maintain some routines and what they say, and it will someday be cured, hopefully.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So, do you want to end the podcast right here with the note that we are hoping that Mehedi is getting cured? If you want Mehedi to get cured from OCD and this problem, give a thumbs up, share this video, spread the awareness with your friends.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
and pray for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we should end this podcast here.
Because I have something to tell you after this podcast.
Okay, sure. I mean, like
Okay.
our outro will be what could we say? Like, be careful about your mental health. If you notice something irregular,
Yeah.
don't just ignore it. Okay, it could lead to like some major issues later.
Yeah.
So get yourself, I mean, like educated. Get educated about this stuff
Yeah.
and be careful. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
At the same time, be a good parent. Think about your children. Think about their marriage. Goodbye.